Hey, it's Ninja Boy. Welcome back once again to Mushroom Kingdom Meltdown 2, onto an explanation. I'm wondering if this will explain things. Maybe. Hey, it's a thingy-majigger. I can go in a thingy-majigger. Will this end the level? I can understand having that go to like a time machine or whatever, but why have it called an explanation if there's nothing in there that explains anything? I mean, I need an explanation as why that exists. Why doesn't that level just go to the yeah. Like, there's literally nothing in there. Unless I missed something like a text box, or maybe I was supposed to... No. No, there is literally nothing that explains anything. So I'm going to start select out of there. And just continue onwards to Construction 2. I mean... I could understand that being really, really short if there was something behind it, like an explanation, like the level explains maybe Bowser's plot, or, which, I mean, we already know Bowser's plot, but maybe give some more background to why he's choosing time machines and doing things this way instead of another way. You know, maybe we found an old abandoned, or like a factory that maybe you have to fight through to get to some data logs or something, and it's like minions talking about why Bowser is doing this, or, you know, something that makes any bit of sense, instead of having a level named Explanation and then nothing out of it. Like, that needs an explanation in itself to answer why it exists. Also, I should not have kicked that shell, because that was a horrible decision on my part to kick that shell. Okay. So I need to do... yeah, whatever. Go away, shell. I do not need you. I need to get up here. But yeah, so, just design choices here and there. And I will say this game is really good, it's very fun, but that doesn't change the fact there are design flaws that exist in the game due to either the relative age of the game, seeing as it was made in the 2008 time period, that was, what, 7 years ago, or the fact, actually this might have been 2009, but roughly between 5 and 7 years ago, this was made. Or it comes down to the fact that maybe a portion of the game was rushed. It is hard to say at this current time without really talking to the creator, and this stands for any older game that may have questionable design aspects here and there, where you will never really know what prompted the game to be how it was without... Okay, how the what am I supposed to do here? Do I just... yeah, I just sit on that. Okay. Ah, fudge. I hate those. I hate when they're like, yeah, we're going to just go very, very slowly. Anyway. So, it's hard to really know what was, why things were done the way they were without really talking to the creators and asking, like, why did you choose this over that? Welcome to virtual reality. What seems real is real, but this still isn't a game, I think. Like this. it has a setup. Welcome to a virtual reality of where you are. Things may not seem real, but they are. So deal with them. Live with them. These are what is happening. I mean, that in itself makes at least a bit of sense. To what am I seeing here? I think I'm supposed to throw the shell back there and hit that thing. Okay, that's just for a coin. So yeah, I think I'm supposed to do that so I can get over here where the laser bro is. It is stuck in the floor because he is a fancy laser bro. And was that a pokey? Yeah, that was a pokey head. Oh, tile sets and people not realizing they work in a certain manner. Okay. But yeah, so this has a setup to it. So that makes sense. So it's like none of this is real, yet Mario is under the impression that it's all real. So that's something that is happening. Also, that was a really, really simple boss. Not gonna complain, just very simple. And what's next? Construction 3. And let's see where this is going to go. Did that turtle not have... Oh no, it does. Never mind. I was thinking it didn't have a visor for a second in when it turned. No, it does. It has a visor. It's a good turtle. It knows how to wear glasses at all times. Like sometimes. I've seen some sprites in multiple hacks, and even in like Super Mario Bros. X and things like that, where not the entire sprite was made, like a part of it was forgotten. And so it like there's a frame where it reverts back, or like you kill it and reverts back to what it was originally. And it's just kind of funny. Yeah. Just kind of funny. But yeah, these ones are not missing their visors when they turn. I think that's one of like the biggest mistakes, at least with Koopas. Is that what this springboard is for? Nope, it is not what that springboard is for. What is this springboard for? Maybe here? Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, get under. Thank you. And get up here. Now go over here. And go this way. Somehow, I actually do that like I thought I wasn't going to be able to. Yes. Okay. I don't know what I was talking about anymore. I really don't. I lost my train of thought quite a while ago. Clown car? Bowser? Oh, it's going to be one of these where I'm like slowly moving when I shouldn't be. And this one makes even less sense. I'm moving forwards. I'm not moving backwards. I'm moving forwards. How does that make any sense at all? Like, I would have just figured out how to re-sprite, like make a sprite or something, like the big moving platform, carrot platform, like the gigantic one that just continuously moves, and use that. That is what I would do. That is personally what I would have done. Or have like an old school kind of vertical, or not vertical, horizontal elevator level where you have a stage that stays perfectly still, like layer 1 or whatever, and layer 2 passes by it. I think that's how it works. Maybe it's the other way around. Like it auto scrolls layer 1, but layer 2 stays still. Unless that's what it was doing. It's just I don't think it was. Is what I'm trying to get at. I don't think it was. And what is next? Rooftop without anything. Anyway, I'm going to call it here for now. This has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back later with more Mushroom Kingdom Meltdown 2. See you guys then.